Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't hear anything with that. I think I need to be. This sort of. Yeah. Holy cow, this is too loud. Okay. Maybe Reaper audio needs to come up like a decibel. Okay. Oh my god, I remember. I did import. Pretty sure. You guys want to hear the last one I did? I think you can hear this. And if you can't. Why is it called 3-4? It should be called 4-3. Why did I call it that? I'm definitely for the species. I have to rename this. Okay, I think that's the last one I did. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so if you hear that, good. If not, I don't know what to tell you. But I need to make a new one. I did that one on Linux, and that was great. And I manifested it in. I feel so strange saying that word, but I created a track in Renoise on the Linux laptop, Debian, and that works great. But I can't stream that right now. I don't know how to share the display, and I don't think I have the cables to hook it up. Oh, I could put OBS. Oh man. Ooh, that's tempting to try. I can stream over LAN. Okay, asking ChatGPT. Oh, I can use OBS. That's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna do that right now because I need to, like, I'm still on Windows as my main computer, so, you know, better or worse, but it's what I'm using, so, I'm gonna just start the project here even though you can't see what I'm doing. And maybe I'll jump over to my laptop. I have to install OBS though. Oh my god, and log on YouTube and everything. I'll have to see if that works. But yeah, we're doing fourth species, the fourth exercise. And this is the second time I go through species counterpoint. I think each time I did 10 before, to be honest, or 5, I don't remember. But I'm doing it again with Alan Belkin to expand on my freedom with it, because his rules are more liberal, more permissive than the hardcore, like, original, or I don't know, I'm not as educated maybe as some people in it, but you can be varying levels of strict when it comes to counterpoint composition. You know that, like, follow the theory or do your own thing, create chords that don't exist, if you can think of any. But yeah, so fourth species, we're gonna do that right now. And I have a note. On the Conti Fermi that I've used. And I have a total of 8 plus 7. So there's 15 Conti that I can choose from. Each one, its original key and clef and range. And that is something I want to consider, so the fourth species rehearsal is today. And this is the fourth species, fourth entry. So I'm going to do 6 and then move on to fifth species, but not today, obviously. I'm just going to get this thing started. You wrote the counterpoint opposite how it's listed. Oh, so it's like how I used it as. So I've used each of the Belkin Conti at least 3 times. Dude, I feel so accomplished seeing this, because this was hard work. All of these are like fucking hard as shit to do, but it's getting easier. And I've used a couple. This just the 7th one 4 times. But I think that's too many for all of these. I don't know why I did it 4 times. When the Fuchs ones have been used less, much less, except the 8th one, which I've used 3 times, with a couple once. So let's try a new one. I don't know. This one's 2 is in E Phrygian. That should be fun. We'll do 4/4. I don't mean key signature. I mean species, and we're gonna take a look at it. Oh yes, I need to preserve the voice ranges. What does that mean? It means soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. My voice is a baritone, which is neither here nor there, but the point is that when you write for voices, you have to, I mean, any instrument, you need to respect range, right? And I sing. So I write for my voice, but my voice is not a bass, and it's not a tenor. It's between, and I don't sing in a classical way. I've tried, it doesn't sound right. So I have, I can sing in the alto or soprano ranges, but so it means that I don't always respect the traditional ranges for voice. And hang on, how loud am I being? Not loud. It's like the middle of the night, so I gotta be respectful. It's 3 in the morning, so my voice is already deep, and I'm sure that people can hear it. Hopefully it puts them to sleep. That's a valuable thing, right? Is being the voice of dreams. I am the voice of dreams. So anyway, yeah, I want to preserve the traditional voice ranges, bass, tenor, so what are they? It's like F, and they vary depending on who you ask, but it's basically like F to D4 for a bass. I think it's like, what is it? C3 to G4 for a tenor. And then alto is like G3 to like D5, I think. And then soprano's middle C to G5. Something like that. And you know what? Even if that's wrong, and I know that that's not like the extent of the ranges, but that's a comfortable, certainly, range for any of them. Because as a baritone, I can sing full voice. It's head voice, but I've recorded D flat 5, sorry, above male high C, they call it. Because the tenor, even if you write it there, between C3 and G4, tenors can go way higher than that. And I'm not a soprano, and I don't know really their ranges, but I'm sure these are just comfort zones, but that's what I want to preserve for this. Every time you do something, you need to focus on a particular problem. So I'm going to do that right now. E Phrygian, so Fuchs 2, so let's go there and look at the Canti Fermi. And we want to use 2. Okay, it's in alto clef. Doesn't matter. We're going to put it wherever we want to. And have we even used it yet? For this one? No. So I can use it. Where would be a good place for it? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Also, I need to be careful. Be careful when using clefs. Okay, so I can show this to you guys. Let me see if I can add a window here. Not display capture, window capture. Firefox. Why doesn't Firefox want to be shown? Maybe I need to move it to this desktop. What the hell? Nope. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry about your eyes. You know, it's... Why is it? I'm having a boomer moment like a motherfucker, man. Bro, I don't want Reaper on in the background. It looks so hokey. Stop. Go away. Okay, that's like... It could be worse, right? Alright, anyway, so here it is. This is horrible. Can I zoom in? Not from here. Duh. That's better. Maybe. Maybe not. What happened? I'm afraid to like Control Z that. Anyway, you guys get to watch me learn how to stream. Okay, that's good. I wish can I lock this? Yes, I can. Oh, I can lock myself. Nice, dude. I didn't realize I could lock these things. So ugly. And I just fucked up Reaper again. Oh no, I didn't, because I locked it. This is how I learn software. Oh yeah, now it's zoomed out, so... There we go, let's do that. Okay, I don't know why it shows like the address bar and stuff too. That's not desirable for me. If I F11 this, okay, interesting. The joys of computing. Excellent. So, look, I'm learning how to use the computer. I'm not autistic, you're autistic. Sorry, autists. Just joking. You know I love you. So anyway, this is, God dang it, I went through that whole thing and I didn't even write this. This is, you know, it's, to add insult to injury, this is not even the right counterpoint, man. This is the Belkin one. This is... Of course I have to move here. Michael, just stop. There we go. Okay, that was easy. Fuchs counterpoint. And look at this. Fuchs doesn't care about your ledger lines because he's going to use a treble clef, or whoever wrote this just transferred it from wherever it was written, because I didn't read Gratis ad Parnassum. Maybe I should, but I didn't want to get that into it. But so here I got this from Open Music Theory, and it sits lower here, so we can maybe adjust the clef to baritone. Maybe, don't know. Still gotta have room on top, so maybe I'll just leave it like this, and I'll write one on top since the top ones give you more freedom. And I just recently wrote one on the bottom, and honestly, writing fourth species counterpoint on the bottom kind of sucks. You're totally limited. You're way more limited. I mean, counterpoint, species counterpoint, you're already limited. But like with fourth species, I think there's only like two motions that you can, two dissonant suspensions. No, there's only one. The 2-3. At least above, you got the 7-6 and 4-3. You know, so I did that already, and I just honestly don't like it. So I think I'll just maybe in the future keep an eye out for 2-3. I mean, look, I only have a few more to do, so I might as well focus on where the, dare I say, money is. So I'm going to write one above. And I'll just keep it in treble clef. Maybe I'll just keep it in C. Or maybe I won't. What key should I do it in? Anyone paying attention in chat? What key should I do it? I want to see if the chat will respond. I need water. I'll be right back. Alright, Chad, I don't blame you for not paying attention to this, because this is really just set up, and but I don't want to do it by myself. So let's see what keys I've used up. I mean, there's so many I can do. And I'm not changing the mode. I never used any of these. I never changed the mode of any of them. Oh, I did. I changed the mode for this one. Okay. Then I'll preserve that. So 4-4 as bottom. And it's in E Phrygian. I mean, that's already pretty fucking weird. And I haven't done it yet, so I'll just leave it. Okay. Treble clef. Just leave it. It's fine. Alright. So. want to check the battery on my laptop. I want to see how. I gotta see how much charge it has, because I don't have an outlet here. Oh, 84%. Are you sure? It might not. Yeah, it does. That's good. You know what? I'm not going to stream the laptop because I don't have a microphone to plug into it. I don't have an interface for it. I do, but I've never used it yet, to be honest. I haven't set that up yet, so I'm going to stream it from here on the PC desktop. Because I have a microphone here. And I need to remind myself that I need to use something as an interface for that laptop. Let me write that down. Oh, jeez. So I just freaking realized. Okay. Let's see if ChatGPT can hear me. It should. I'm not sure if it can. Testing if you can hear me. Okay, it can. That's great. And it works good. So chat, if I stream from my laptop, I have never hooked up a microphone to it. So what I would rather do is stream the screen to OBS on my Windows desktop.
To stream your T480 screen to OBS on your Windows desktop, you can use a local network stream. On the T480, use WF Recorder to capture the screen and send it via a UDP stream. On Windows, OBS can capture that stream as a media source. In short, run a command like WF Recorder XY, F5, Outtree I, full meg UDP/Windows IP999 on the laptop. In OBS on Windows, add a media source pointing to UDP/@999. This way your Windows machine will receive the live feed, and you can add any microphone connected to Windows for audio.
Okay, well, remember how we set up an SSH server, or was it a client? It was an. Go ahead.
Yes. Your Windows PC, so it could accept connections from your Linux machine. In that context, the Windows machine was acting as the server, accepting incoming SSH connections, and your Debian T48 was the client initiating the connection. That setup wouldn't directly stream your screen, but it's useful if you need to securely transfer files or run commands remotely. Let me know if you need any adjustments or additional steps.
That SSH server, does that run in the background all the time? Because I don't, like, if I do like a a Windows search, it doesn't show up.
On Windows, the SSH server, if enabled, typically runs as a background system service. It won't show up in a normal app search. You can check its status or manage it by going to Services and looking for something like Open SSH Server or SSHD. If it's enabled, it will start automatically with Windows, so you can connect anytime from your T480.
Well, it doesn't look like it's open, because when I search Task Manager for open,
If it's not active, you'll need to start or enable it. You can open Services, search Services
Oh,
in the Start menu,
wait,
find Open SSH Server or
Wait.
SSHD,
hello?
and set it to start manually or automatically. Once
Okay.
running, it will accept
Psst.
connections from your T480 when you need it.
Listen, it is a background process as SSHD. It's not open SSH.
You're absolutely right. The process is called SSHD, the SSH daemon, and it runs silently in the background. It won't appear as a typical application. As long as the service is running, you can connect over SSH when you need it, without any visible window.
SSHD sounds kind of like a Linux service, right? Like systemd.
Yes, it does come from the same tradition. On Linux, SSHD is typically managed by systemd. On Windows, though, OpenSSH for Windows is implemented as a Windows service, so it's integrated with the Windows Service Manager rather than systemd. But the core function, running in the background and waiting for SSH connections, is similar.
All right, so listen, I'm streaming right now, okay? And I know that this is probably a boring stream because I'm just setting up a new species counterpoint exercise. So I might as well just double down and set up like a stream from my laptop to my Windows PC. Can we do that right now?
Absolutely, we can get you set up. Since you're already streaming, it's all about layering in that laptop feed. The key steps are, ensure your T480 is capturing its screen, using something like WF Recorder, then stream it over the local network to OBS on your Windows PC. Once you've got OBS listening on the right UDP port, you'll see the display feed pop in. If you want step-by-step terminal commands or OBS setup specifics, just say the word.
Okay, well, you already gave me instructions for it, which I appreciate, but the other question I have is, I need to get audio across too. Will WF Recorder capture audio as well?
By default, WF Recorder only captures video. To include audio, you'll need to pipe the audio separately. One approach is to use PWCAT for pipewire, or PAREC for pulse audio to capture the audio, and combine it with video via FFmpeg. Essentially, you merge both streams on the fly and send them to OBS. Let me know if you'd like a more specific command combining audio and video.
Okay, so are you saying that I need to use three, what are these applications to make it happen? I need WF Recorder for the screen, PWCAT for audio, and then combine them in FFmpeg. How am I gonna stream them to my PC?
Exactly, you'll use WF Recorder for the screen capture, PWCAT or PAREC for audio capture, and then FFmpeg to combine the streams and send them over the network. Essentially, FFmpeg will act as the glue. It takes the video from WF Recorder and the audio from PWCAT, combines them in real time and streams the result via UDP to your Windows PC. On the Windows side, OBS will listen to that UDP stream and display both audio and video. Let me know if you need a sample command to tie it all together.
This sounds like major surgery.
It's a bit of plumbing, but once it's set, it works reliably. The key is that each tool just feeds into the next. If you decide to set it up, it'll feel much simpler once you've run through it once. Let me know if you ever want the full command. No pressure.
How many minutes will it take for me to do this?
Once you have the tools installed, realistically it might take 10 to 15 minutes to configure and test the pipeline. Mostly just getting the audio and video correctly combined in the FFmpeg command and making sure OBS picks it up. Once set, it'll be easy to repeat. So not instant, but definitely doable within a single session.
But you're saying, like, let's say I set it all up today, and then tomorrow I want to stream my laptop again. How long will it take me to get it online with the stream? Or, like, will it always be sort of...
Once it's set up the first time, it'll be quick. Likely just a single command or a simple script. Running it again would probably take under a minute to start the stream, assuming your network and OBS setup stay the same. So the initial setup is the heavy lifting. After that, it'll be pretty streamlined.
All right, then. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, and then I will get started on that.
Whenever you're ready, we'll get right back to it. Just let me know when you're back, and we'll tackle the next steps efficiently.
All right. Oh yeah.
Whenever you're set.
Wait. Ah, man. Do you think 50% battery charge is enough to make this happen?
If you're only setting it up and streaming for a short session, 50% should be plenty. But if you're planning to stream for an extended period, plugging in would ensure you don't run out midstream.
All right.
It's always easier to set things up without battery anxiety.
Okay.
If anything else comes up, just let me know. We'll tackle it step by step.
I don't know, dude. It's fine for now. Tell you what, it would be cool if I could do this though.
No rush. Whenever you're ready to share, I'm here to hear it.
Okay, I should probably open up Foot.
All right, go for it at your own pace. If you need any support once you're ready, just let me know.
I'm just saying, you want me in Foot?
No, not at all. I'm not asking you to do anything specific. I'm just here to help with whatever you need. Whenever you want to proceed, or if you have a new direction, just let me know.
Chat, we were just talking about setting up these applications so I can stream my laptop to my PC. You said WF Recorder. Wait, you said something about the commands. Oh, okay, so what, do you want me to run WF Recorder -XY-F? I mean, all that?
No worries. You'll want a full command that combines everything. A typical pipeline might look like WF Recorder -XY-FI, ping FFmpeg I, tie eDefault, CV lid x264 CAAC, FMPEG TS UDP/port. That takes video from WF Recorder, audio from your default source, and streams it to OBS. You'll just need to replace the Windows IP in your chosen port. Let me know if you need any tweaks.
Okay, I don't think that these commands that you already gave me are right, because of course Pipewire's running, dude. I need you to remember what we've talked about in the past, okay? And you've already given me commands for installing OBS. I don't want that. I don't know if I even have WF Recorder installed. I think I have FFmpeg, and I don't know if I have the other one, PW whatever. So let's start ABC to make this happen, okay?
Alright, let's break it down step by step. First, check if you have WF Recorder installed with your package manager. Next, ensure you have PWCAP for Pipewire audio capture. Once those are ready, we'll form a full command to stream both video and audio. So let me know your system specifics, and I'll guide you from install all the way to running the stream.
Do you want to hang up? I want to hang out, Diwa.
No problem. Take your time. Once you're ready to pick it back up, we'll walk through it from square one.
Okay, so I don't know how to check if WF Recorder is installed with my package manager, okay?
To check if WF Recorder is installed, you can run which WF Recorder in your terminal. If it's installed, it will show the path. If not, on Debian you can install it with sudo apt install WF Recorder. We'll confirm each piece and build up from there.
How safe is WF Recorder? I mean, I guess, does apt install mean it's coming from the Debian repository?
Yes, when you install something with apt on Debian, it's coming from official repositories, or any additional repos you trust and have added. Those packages are generally vetted and safe. WF Recorder is a well-known open source tool, so if you're installing it via apt, you can be confident it's from a trusted source.
Well, it's in the Arch Wiki.
Yes, it's in the Arch Wiki as well. The Arch documentation often covers a broad range of reliable tools, and WF Recorder is indeed mentioned there. Arch users often lean on cutting-edge tools, so it being documented there is another good sign that it's trusted and well used.
Hasn't been updated since October, or at least on the GitHub.
That's pretty normal for a stable tool. If it's doing its job well, it might not need frequent updates. Just ensure it meets your needs. If it does, you're good to go.
Okay, I think you've convinced me to try it.
Glad to hear it. Once you've got it installed, we can walk through the next steps to get everything running. Just let me know how it goes.
It was only 156 kilo. No. Download size. It was only 54 kilobytes.
Yes, it's super lightweight. Tools like that just do one thing well, so no bloat. Now that it's on board, whenever you're ready, we'll get that screen and audio streaming neatly.
Okay, yeah. So step 2 is I don't know. What is step 2? You tell me.
Step 2 is making sure we have audio capture ready. Since you're using Pipewire, we'll use PWCat for audio. Check if it's installed by running which PWCat. If it's missing, install it via apt. Once that's ready, we'll combine both streams with FFmpeg. Let's confirm audio next.
It's in user bin pwcat, so I'm assuming that means I have it installed.
Exactly. If it shows a path like that, you're all set with PWCat. Now the next step will be combining both video and audio in an FFmpeg command. Once you have OBS on your Windows PC ready to receive the stream, we'll craft that final streaming line and send it over your network.
And then, so I guess I should run which FFmpeg. I mean, is it not installed by default?
On many systems, FFmpeg isn't installed by default.
It's not?
And if it's missing, you can install it with sudo apt install FFmpeg.
Oh, okay.
Once
No.
it's in place-
It's there in the user bin.
Perfect. That means you're ready for the final step. Now we'll construct your pipeline. We'll have WF Recorder output the video stream, PWCat capture the audio, and FFmpeg will combine and stream them over the network to your Windows OBS. Let me know your Windows IP and the port you want, and we'll form the exact command.
You know that I'm using Sway.
Yes, absolutely. Since you're using Sway on Wayland, WF Recorder is a great fit. It works well in your setup. With everything installed, just let me know when you're ready, and we'll write out the full streaming command.
I don't need to install OBS first to do this.
For the streaming part from your T480, you don't need OBS on the laptop. Only on your Windows PC where you'll receive the stream. As long as OBS is ready on the Windows side to listen on the right UDP port, we can start streaming straight away.
Okay, then go ahead and hit me with the command.
Alright, here's a generic structure you can adapt. On your T480, you'll run WF Recorder-FF or FFmpeg-I-pulse-E default, CVLibx264 FFmpeg TS UDP / your Windows IP port. Replace your Windows IP with your PC's IP and choose a port, for example 999. In OBS on Windows, add a media source pointing to UDP / @999, and you'll see the stream.
Okay, and then I forgot how to check. Wait. Shh. I don't remember how to check the IP address on my PC.
No problem. On your Windows PC, just open a command prompt and type ipconfig. Look for the IPv4 address of your active network interface. That'll be the IP you'll use in the streaming command. Once you have it, we're all set.
Oh, okay. Do I need to put the IP in brackets like you did?
No, you don't need brackets. That was just to show where your IP goes. In the actual command, just write the IP directly, like UDP/192.168.1.999. Once it's set with your actual IP, you're good to go.
And then I can just freely assign ports. I mean, there's so many. Like, what happens if I accidentally assign it to a port that's already being used? Which it probably won't be because I don't have anything else really connected to my computer, so just whatever's default. So you said 9999. I mean, is there a reason that you picked that?
I picked 999 just as a common high port that's typically free. If you ever pick a port already in use, the stream just won't bind, and you'd get an error. But since you're likely not running other services on unusual ports, you're safe with 999 or another number you pick. Just stay above 1024, and it's easy to avoid conflicts.
Okay, so I just want to do a quick detour into like basic computer science. We talk about ports. I kind of understand IP addresses in that it works with the network, and the last digits are the particular device that you're talking about. But ports, I know they're also involved in sending and receiving data, but I don't exactly understand how they relate to IP addresses.
Think of the IP address as the house on the network. The port is like a numbered door at that house. When data arrives at the house IP, the port number tells the system which application or service should handle it. For example, web traffic might use port 80, while your stream is using 999. Multiple doors let a single device handle different tasks at once.
Well, I mean, if there's 10,000 of them, then it's more like a country than a house, because no house would have 10,000 doors. Although that does sound like a cool movie title, The House of 10,000 Doors.
I love the imagery. You're right, it's more like a massive complex. Each port is like a different room or function in that vast place. And yes, The House of 10,000 Doors would definitely make an intriguing title.
Alright, well, you heard it here first. Okay, so you want me to run this long-ass command.
Exactly, once you're ready on both sides, that command will get your stream going. Run it on the laptop, and you'll see the feed pop up in OBS. Let me know how it goes.
I doubt it. I doubt it, but I'm gonna do it now. Here we go.
Fair enough, no harm in trying, and if anything goes sideways, we'll troubleshoot it. Just take it one step at a time, and I'm here if you need a tweak.
Quick question. What's the purpose of this standalone dash? You know, normally dashes indicate flags, but here you've listed just like a couple dashes, like before the pipe and before the dash F. And so what was that doing?
In this context, the dash acts as a placeholder for standard input or output. For WF recorder, dash F dash means the video will be sent to standard output, rather than a file. In FFmpeg, dash I tells it to read that incoming stream from standard input. So it's basically a way to chain the video directly into FFmpeg.
It says pulse dash I. Is that dash connected to the I, or is it separated by space?
The dash and the I are connected.
Okay.
In dash F pulse dash I default, the I is one single flag indicating the input source. The space after dash I separates it from its value, in this case default, which refers to the default pulse audio source. So it's dash I default with a space in between.
Bro, I can't even imagine trying to learn how to do this like before the internet. I mean, of course, it probably wasn't even possible at that time. But you know what I mean? Like, where the hell would I even find this information?
It would have been quite the journey, digging through dense manuals or specialized books, or maybe calling a tech-savvy friend. Thankfully, now we've got everything at our fingertips, and I'm happy to be part of that.
I guess I'm being melodramatic. Like, I guess I could just go to the library and, you know, find the book on, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that that would be possible. I just forgot that there was a library.
It's easy to forget how we once did things. But you're right, libraries were gold mines. Still, I think we can agree that having it all instantly accessible today is a game changer. No need to hunt down a dusty manual when you've got it all right here.
What's MPEG-TS?
MPEG-TS stands for MPEG Transport Stream. It's a standard format for transmitting video and audio. It's designed to handle streaming efficiently even if the network isn't perfect. In short, it's a format that allows continuous streaming of audio and video. Great for sending your screen and sound live.
Here I go. Oh, wait. It says, I got some errors. It says unable to choose an output format for dash, use a standard extension, and then error opening input invalid data, dash. So those dashes that you got fancy with, Debian said, fuck you.
I see the confusion. The dash is correct, but it sounds like WF Recorder might not be feeding the data as expected. We might need a format flag. Try adding dash raw video to WF Recorder to ensure raw video output. If it still complains, we can tweak further. We'll get it working. Errors are just part of the process.
So, are you saying try adding dash C raw video to WF Recorder instead of the dash, or after or before?
You
want a hint? Okay, let me shut. Fuck. All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna shut the stream down right now because it's that time. But thanks for watching.
Sounds like a plan. Take your time, and when you're ready to try again another day, we'll pick right back up from where we left off.
Chat, I wasn't talking to you. Just stand by.
Got it. I'll hang tight. Whenever you're ready to continue or need anything else, I'll be here.
Let me turn off chat. Let me stop the chat GPT conversation.
No worries at all. I'll stay out of the way while you wrap up.